point. It's up and good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, this is James Cook. Oh, he pumps up the football. The Saints have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Carr now to throw on first down. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll run on first down with Kamara. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll go again here with Kamara. Kamara got a first down, still going. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Grupe able to add the extra point. The Saints move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Cook. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that'll set up 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8 Setting up second and short. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's second and 2. They're going to go right back to Kamara. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 40 now. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up 4th down. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. He's into the clear again. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's a run. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Carr. Now a screen set up for Miller. And he's into the end zone. Kendre Miller. Touchdown Saints. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Saints looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack. That should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Damar Hamlin with the good coverage, got a hand in there and knocked that one away. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The shotgun. It's Carr. Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. On the handoff, this is Cook. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll try and run here with Cook. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bills get back in it. It is 21-7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Matt Milano there to stop him. They face 2nd down and 7. Carr. They'll look to set up the screen here. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
First down throw for Carr. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Krupe now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Saints add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Working from the pistol. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 1st and 10, Carr. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st down, it's Allen. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
First and 10. Shaheed in motion. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up
Second down, Carr.
at the 25-yard line.
He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
34 yards. That's good for a
On first down, Carr. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off, it's DeMar Hamlin. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get this across midfield. He's brought down following a pickup of 5. A run up the middle with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Allen on third down. That's taken in by Shakir. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points. Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Now a second down throw from Carr. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline, so they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle. Second down and 8. On second down, Cook. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Now Allen. Back. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Saints have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A give up the middle with Kamara. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Now, Carr. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Allen will throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Carr now. To the left side. In the hands of Hill. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Carr to the outside, complete to Johnson. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Carr now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. It's a give now to Kamara. And he's into the end zone yet again. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown Saints. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Grupe able to add the extra point. And the Saints stretch things out even further. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll motion over Samuel. Now Allen on first down. Samuel has it working the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll get this up close to a first down, working it to the 33-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Don't need much. It is third and inches. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
He'll try it now with Cook. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Carr now to throw on first down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
On second down, Carr again. Open man down the field. It's Olave. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
After the touchdown, Carr and the Saints going for 2. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Saints will have great field position right around midfield.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Shaheed in motion. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the Saints. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.